Just when everyone thought Toyota had gone silent, it launched its biggest move yet, and now everything is about to change. While other automakers were busy showing off with stage lights and fancy presentations, Toyota was quietly working behind the scenes with no leaks, no teasers, no hype, just a silent storm that has now left the whole industry shaking. Then came the moment no one expected. Toyota's CEO made a statement that sent a jolt through every boardroom in the auto world. This wasn't a normal press release, it was a declaration of intent, epitomized by the line, "Our new dynamic force engine will destroy the competition." That single statement changed everything. According to insiders, this new engine doesn't just power hybrids, it reinvents them by breaking past the limits of conventional combustion engines to deliver higher performance, better efficiency, and cleaner operation. That is exactly why every major automaker, from Tesla to Ford to BYD, is now watching Toyota closely. So, what exactly is this dynamic force engine? What makes it such a bold and game-changing move, and why has it created waves of tension among Toyota's biggest rivals? To understand Toyota's decision, we need to look at its mindset and why it refuses to abandon the gasoline engine, even when the rest of the world is chasing electric dreams. While most automakers are racing to plug in their next EV, Toyota is taking a different path. Instead of following trends, it is perfecting its legacy, refining its engine technology, and unveiling a new generation under the dynamic force name. But here's the real question. When big players like Tesla, BYD, and Ford are investing billions into electric vehicles, why is Toyota still developing traditional engines? The answer lies in Toyota's long-term vision. The company isn't just reacting to the present, it's preparing for the future. Toyota understands that electric vehicles are the next step forward, but not the final one. The shift to EVs is happening, but not everywhere, and not at the same pace. Many major regions, such as South Asia, Africa, and parts of the Middle East, still lack reliable charging infrastructure and stable electricity networks. For millions of drivers in these markets, EVs remain expensive and inconvenient. That's why Toyota is betting on what it calls the multi-pathway strategy. The idea is simple. One solution doesn't fit all. Every market has its own needs, and Toyota wants to meet them all. That's why Toyota is betting on what it calls the multi-pathway strategy. The idea is simple. One solution doesn't fit all. Every market has its own needs, and Toyota wants to meet them all. This strategy includes electric vehicles, hybrids, plug-in hybrids, and even hydrogen technology, with the dynamic force engine being a vital piece of that vision. This engine is built to deliver more power while using less fuel, producing fewer emissions, and lasting longer than ever before. It's aimed at drivers who can't switch to electric yet but still want advanced performance and modern efficiency. Another reason Toyota is confident in this approach is its long-standing reputation for reliability. Toyota engines are known to last for years, sometimes decades, without failure. That trust allows the company to keep pushing internal combustion technology forward instead of giving it up entirely. Moreover, Toyota's success with hybrids like the Prius proves that combining petrol and electric power can be a perfect bridge between old and new, and in many countries where charging stations are still rare, hybrids remain the smartest option. Toyota's engineers have also improved the way their petrol engines breathe burn fuel and manage heat. The dynamic force engine optimizes airflow, increases compression ratios, and improves thermal control, all to achieve better performance with less environmental impact. For Toyota, this isn't just about keeping gasoline alive, it's about reinventing it. The company wants to prove that thinking electric only is too narrow, and that intelligent engine design still has a massive role to play in the future of mobility. The dynamic force lineup isn't a minor upgrade, it's part of Toyota's global design system that makes cars lighter, stronger, and more efficient. It enhances performance, simplifies production, and brings consistency across models. While other brands are going all in on electric, Toyota believes the smartest future is one where electric and combustion technologies evolve together, with the goal of delivering powerful, efficient, and affordable vehicles that fit the real needs of drivers around the world. Toyota has already shaken up the automobile industry with its dynamic force engine, but this is just the beginning. Toyota has already shaken up the automobile industry with its dynamic force engine, but this is just the beginning. The real question now is what will be Toyota's next big thing? So, is Toyota developing a super hybrid that combines the power of petrol, the efficiency of electric and, the future readiness of hydrogen? That's a pretty intriguing idea. Well, we can get the answer to this question from Toyota's thinking, its research, and, honestly, its upcoming projects. First, let's talk about the solid-state battery. Toyota has been working on solid-state batteries for the last several years. These batteries are quite different and much more advanced than today's lithium-ion batteries, since they contain solid material instead of a liquid, electrolyte. This makes them safer, more durable, and capable of faster charging. So, Toyota claims that their solid-state batteries can extend the range of an EV to 1,000 kilometers on a single charge, and, believe it or not, can be charged in just 10 minutes. Now, imagine what happens if Toyota mixes this technology with their dynamic force engine. We get a super hybrid that not only delivers high efficiency, but also doesn't require frequent charging. When EV mode is needed, the solid-state battery will be active. And when power or those long drives are required, the dynamic force engine will kick in. This means no worries about charging infrastructure, no EV range issues, and no petrol engine low-efficiency problem. With this super hybrid, Toyota can create a segment that is neither completely EV nor completely fuel-based, but a combination of the best of both. Now, let's talk about hydrogen technology. Toyota has already shown the world that hydrogen fuel cells are a strong option with cars like the Mirai. Hydrogen-powered cars are extremely clean for the environment as they emit only water. And now Toyota is preparing to take its dynamic force engine to that level. According to some recent reports, Toyota's R&D team is testing the dynamic force engine to run directly on hydrogen. That is, hydrogen will be burned directly in the engine instead of through a fuel cell. This will not only provide power but also retain the feel of a traditional engine without the carbon dioxide emissions. Now, imagine if a dynamic force engine, a solid-state battery and hydrogen options were all available in the same car. That would be the ultimate hybrid triple power machine. Or maybe, the very definition of the future itself would change. This is Toyota's strategy. While other companies are running in just one direction, Toyota is preparing to catch the future from all sides. It's balancing electric vehicles, hybrid, hydrogen, and combustion technology, creating an option that fits all markets, especially in countries where EVs are not yet fully practical. This super hybrid technology will make people not feel the need for electric vehicles, and it'll be so flexible that, no matter which fuel becomes dominant in the future, Toyota will be prepared. The company's engineers have already made a bold and forward-looking declaration. Within the next 5 years, Toyota possesses the capability to introduce a revolutionary vehicle that seamlessly integrates 3 distinct, cutting-edge powertrain technologies: the highly efficient dynamic force engine, the game-changing solid-state battery, and clean hydrogen power. The company's engineers have already made a bold and forward-looking declaration. Within the next 5 years, Toyota possesses the capability to introduce a revolutionary vehicle that seamlessly integrates 3 distinct, cutting-edge powertrain technologies: the highly efficient dynamic force engine, the game-changing solid-state battery, and clean hydrogen power. This is not merely an incremental update or a new model, it is the conceptualization of a holistic mobility solution, a single platform with unprecedented flexibility. If this ambitious vision proves true and such a vehicle transitions from engineering prototype to commercial reality, Toyota will achieve something far greater than just launching a successful product. It will fundamentally and permanently change the established rules of the global auto industry, challenging the current linear narrative that the future is exclusively electric. Furthermore, it will give an entirely new face to automotive technology itself, redefining what is possible and what consumers can expect from their vehicles. In the end, it would not be wrong to say that Toyota's next big thing will transcend the conventional definition of a car. It will represent a whole new idea, a paradigm shift towards a truly adaptive, multifaceted, and consumer-centric approach to personal transportation. In the end, it would not be wrong to say that Toyota's next big thing will transcend the conventional definition of a car. It will represent a whole new idea, a paradigm shift towards a truly adaptive, multifaceted, and consumer-centric approach to personal transportation. This vehicle would be a chameleon, capable of meeting the driver's needs regardless of geography, infrastructure, or energy availability. It could run as a pure EV for daily commutes using its rapid-charging solid-state battery, switch to its hyper-efficient hybrid mode, with the dynamic force engine for long road trips or in areas without charging, and even operate with zero CO2 emissions using green hydrogen where that infrastructure exists. This philosophy of universal preparedness, of offering a single vehicle that is ready for any energy future, is what sets Toyota's strategy apart. And when this comprehensive solution arrives on the global stage, its impact will be seismic. Competing automakers who have placed all their strategic capital on a single, monolithic pathway, be it pure battery electric or a more limited technology portfolio, will find themselves facing a formidable challenge. And when this comprehensive solution arrives on the global stage, its impact will be seismic. Competing automakers who have placed all their strategic capital on a single, monolithic pathway, be it pure battery electric or a more limited technology portfolio, will find themselves facing a formidable challenge. They may be forced to reconsider their entire roadmaps, confronting the possibility that their billions in focused research and development have been spent navigating a track that is about to become obsolete. This would not be a simple pit stop for recalibration, but a full-scale retreat to the metaphorical starting line of the race, compelled to re-engineer not just their vehicles, but their foundational corporate philosophy. The industry's current trajectory, a relatively straightforward sprint towards an all-electric future, would be fundamentally disrupted. Toyota's masterstroke, therefore, would not be to simply win the existing race according to its established rules. Instead, it would be to redefine the very track upon which it is run, introducing a complex multi-lane highway where flexibility and technological diversity trump singular focus. By proving that the future is not a monolithic destination but a spectrum of solutions, Toyota would be forcing the entire industry to abandon its narrow vision and follow its lead into a new, more complex, and more inclusive era of automotive technology, an era where no driver is left behind due to the limitations of a single energy